All right, students, now that we have looked at different ways that Ralph Fletcher has incorporated pictures into his memoir, we're going to read a specific story about how he used a picture to spark another memory. Remember, our goal is to use these photographic images to help inspire ideas for memoir writing. So please follow along on your screen as I go ahead and read our current text. Now, what you can see in the top left is there's a picture of him feeding a small child who's in like a playpen or a bassinet. There's another small child to the left who looks like they're drinking a bottle. The caption says, "Me, age 3, feeding a bottle to Lainey while Jimmy feeds himself." Baby, can we get a pet? Lainey asked. A kitten? A dog? Please? Every year we posed the question. We begged, we pleaded, but mom and dad always had the same answer. "We've already got enough little animals running around here," they said. "God knows we don't need another." In our house, most of the action took place in the kitchen. Mom talking on the telephone, kids and friends eating popcorn or slurping watermelon or sucking popsicles and jabbering nonstop around the big table. The kitchen was the heart of our house, and the baby's playpen stood in the center of the kitchen. I never got used to the calm, knowing look in Karen Ehrenberg's eyes when she turned to ask, "Have you heard the scuttlebutt?" But I sure had gotten used to babies because mom brought them home from the hospital, regular as a once a year holiday. The newest baby stayed close to mom for the first few months, nursing, sleeping a lot. We had a creaky white bassinet with wooden wheels so you could move it around the house. When the baby reached 6 months, it graduated into the playpen. And this meant that whoever had been in the playpen got released from the baby cage, free, so it could stagger unsteadily around the house, pulling everything it could reach off shelves and tables, leaving a mess wherever it went. I loved the Fletcher baby, whoever it was, whatever its name. I loved the pudgy little body, the gummy grins, the milky breath, the soft spot on the top of its head. I loved coming in from outside to see my big-eyed little creature in the playpen, drooling, yelling, cooing, laughing, fussing, peekabooing, its head swiveling this way and that, trying to follow all the antics of the big kids. Mom barely had a second to breathe. What with doing laundry, answering the phone, cooking supper, or nursing the new baby. So when the baby started crying, I helped out. We all did. I knew how to pick up the baby and tell if its diaper was dirty or clean by how spongy it was. I knew how to change dirty diapers and avoid the messiest ones. How to pin the cloth diapers without poking the baby. I was good at telling the difference between "I'm really hungry" crying and "I'm just bored" fussing. I loved the taste of baby food and always sneaked a few bites when mom wasn't looking. I knew how to warm up a bottle of milk in a saucepan on the stove and squirt a little on my wrist to make sure the milk wasn't too hot. I could pick up the baby and walk around with it, cocking my right hip so the baby would have a nice ledge to sit on while I held it snug with one hand and rummaged through the cabinet for a teething biscuit with the other. With the eternal Fletcher baby sitting in the playpen year after year, I sort of became an expert on this subject.